Hello friends, okay. In last lecture we are discussed about the refraction of a light, how the refraction is take place, what is the reason behind the refraction, up to what extent refraction is take place. Okay, so in this we are discussed about the refractive index and law of refraction. Okay. So let's we revise these things. Okay. Refractive index. Okay. So we are defined two type of refractive index. Absolute refractive index. Okay. So this we are defined, for example, refractive index of glass. So we are getting this ratio of speed of light in air or vacuum upon speed of light in glass. Okay. So we are getting refractive index of glass is C upon V into G. Okay. Similarly, we are defined the relative refractive index. Okay. So relative refractive index we are defining n to 1. Okay. Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So we are getting is speed of light in medium 1 upon speed of light in medium 2. So this we are getting n21 is equal to V1 upon V2. Okay. Also we are defining that the relative refractive index is nothing but a reciprocal of each others. Okay. And another thing we are discuss is the law of a refraction. Okay. So law of refraction. Okay. So we are defining that. Okay. So this is surface. So this is our incident ray. Here it make incident angle I. Okay. So after refraction, this rays is not travel in straight line, whether it is bent towards the normal or it is goes away from the normal. Okay. There is two possibilities there, whether it is bends towards the normal or it goes away from the normal. Okay. So for that we are defining the law of reflection is this incident ray, normal and refracted rays are lies in the same plane. Okay. And another things we are defined is the Snell's law. Okay, so what is the Snell's law? So sine angle ratio of incident angle and a refractive angles are always constant. Okay, so we are getting is sine I upon sine R. This is equal to constant. Okay, and what is the value of this constant? Okay, so for that we are getting, suppose this is refractive index is n1, here refractive index is n2. So we are getting is n1 sine I, this is equal to n2 sine R. So we are getting sine I upon sine R, this is equal to n2 upon n1. Okay. So we are seeing about this law of refraction. Okay. So now let's we solve some numericals based on this topic. Okay. So first numericals, here it is given the refractive index of flint glass is 1 point high. Okay, refractive index of flint glass. Okay, so refractive index of a glass is given 1.65. Okay, so what is the speed of light in glass? We have to find out the speed of light in glass. We have to find out. Okay. So we have a formula, refractive index we are getting is a speed of light in vacuum upon speed of light in this medium. So we are getting Ng is equal to C upon Vg. Okay, now we have to find value of Vg. So Vg we are getting C upon Ng, and value of C we are knowing 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Upon value of Ng is given 1.65. So this meter per second we are getting is the speed of light in a glass. Okay. Now second problem. So here what is given? The refractive index of glass with respect to air is given 1.5. Okay. What is given? Refractive index of glass with respect to air is given 1.5. Okay. Now what is the refractive index of air with respect to glass? We have to find out the refractive index of air with respect to glass. So as we have seen, this relative refractive index are reciprocal of each other. So we are getting NAG is equal to 1 upon NGA. So 1 upon 1.5. This we are getting is the refractive index of air with respect to glass. Okay. Now third one. Okay. So here what is given? The refractive index of water is 4/3 and refractive index of flint glass is 1.65. Okay. So refractive index of water is given is 4/3 and refractive index of glass is given 1.65. Okay. What is the refractive index of flint glass with respect to water? क्या हमें फाइंड करना है? रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ glass with respect to water. We have to find out the refractive index of glass with respect to water. Okay. अब ये फाइंड करना है हमें, तो हम कैसे मिलेगा? Okay. How we should get value of this? Okay. Refractive index of glass with respect to water. Okay, so for that we are getting is equal to, okay, Vg, okay, sorry, V velocity in water, okay, upon velocity in glass. Okay, we are getting. Now from this formula we are getting is NW, velocity in water we are getting is C upon V into W, and Ng we are getting is equal to C upon V into glass. Okay. So now we want, okay, so we are multiplying this, okay, we are dividing this, so what we are getting by cross multiplication, and W upon N G we are getting is C upon VW into Vg upon C. So this should be cancelled. So we are getting Vg upon Vw. Here we required is Vw upon Vg. Okay. So Vw upon Vg is nothing but Ng upon Nw. Ng upon Nw. So this we are getting is equal to Ng is 1.65 upon 4 into 3. Okay. This we are getting is nothing but a value of a refractive index of a glass with respect to water. Okay. Now next one. Okay. So what is the next problem? The refractive index of diamond is 2.4. The refractive index of a diamond is 2.42. Okay, and the glass is 1.5. The refractive index of glass is 1.5. Find the ratio of velocity of light in glass upon velocity of light in diamond. ये हमें फाइंड करना है. ठीक है. So ND is nothing but C upon V into D. and Ng is nothing but C upon V into G. Okay, तो हमें इनको हम डिवाइड करते हैं तो व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग Nd upon Ng, this is equal to C upon Vd into Vg upon C. So this should be cancelled. So we are getting Nd upon Ng, this is equal to Vg upon Vd. So we are getting Vg upon Vd. Okay, this is equal to Nd upon Ng. So Nd is given 2.42 upon Ng is given 1.5. So this we are getting the ratio of a velocity. Okay. So this way we can solve the numerical based on refractive index. Okay. Now we will come to the next topic, and this is a practical topic. During the school time, you have to perform this experiment in lab. Refraction of light by a rectangular glass slab. Okay. Here we have to study about the refraction of a light by a rectangular glass slab. एक rectangular glass slab है, उसमें light जो है उसका refraction कैसे होता है. Okay. This we have to understand over here. Okay. So we are considering one glass slab PQRS. Okay. So here we can write, let consider a glass slab PQRS. Okay. Now here we are draw one normal. Okay. Mn. Now we are considering the rays. This rays is nothing but a incident ray. This angle is nothing but an incident angle. Okay. We are considering this is AB. So here we are considering the rays AB is incident ray. Okay. At surface. Okay. So here this medium is a air medium, this is a glass medium. Okay. The refractive index of air we can say it is Na, and refractive index of glass we are saying it is Ng. Okay. अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Now this incidence rays is enter from air media to glass media. Okay. So air is a rare media and glass is denser media. Okay. So when light is enter from rare media to denser media, it is bent towards the normal. Okay, as per the rule, it is bends toward the normal. So here it making a refractive angle R1. Okay. Now here for this case, we are draw the normal over here. Okay. So this incident BC refracted ray for this space is become incident ray for this space. This angle we are saying it is R2. We are getting. Okay. Now once again this rays is enter from glass to air. So it means once again is enter from denser media to rare media. So when you enter from denser to rare media, it is goes away from the normal. So this rays is known as a emergent ray, and this angle E is known as a emergent angle I. We are getting over here. Okay. So this way the refraction of light is take place in rectangular glass slab. Okay. Now we are draw the ray. Okay. This first incident ray we are extending it. Okay. So we are getting this. These rays are parallel to the emergent rays, but it move along the side. So here we are getting some distance over here. This distance d is known as a lateral displacement. It is known as a lateral displacement. So when the light is passed through the glass slab, okay, so lateral displacement is take place. Why it is take place? So just we are see over here. Here this media is a air media, this is glass media, this is once again air media. So here this AB ray is the incident, it making a angle I. Now this ray is enter from air to glass, so it means it enter from rare media to denser media. So when it enter from rare to denser media, it is bends towards the normal, so it make a refractive angle R1 over here. Okay. Now this BC, this refracted ray for the first phase is become incident ray for this second phase over here. So here R2 angle is become the angle of incident for it. Now this rays is enter from denser media to rare media. So it is goes away from the normal. So here we are getting is the emergent ray, and this angle is a emergent angle. And if we are extending the original incident ray, so we are getting over here. It means these two ray we are getting is parallel. Okay, and here we are getting the lateral shift, known as a D. So how we can say these two angle is parallel? If we can prove that angle I and angle E both are equal, so we can say that these two rays are parallel. So we have to prove that these two angles are equal. Okay. So here we are considering this is point B and here point C. So we are applying Snell's law at point B and C. We are applying the Snell's law at point B and C. अब यहाँ पे B point पे Snell's law apply करते तो क्या आएगा? NA sin I is equal to NG sin R1. Sin R1. We are saying this is equation number 1. Okay. Now we are applying the Snell's law at point C. So point C, this ray is incident and this angle is incident angle. So we are getting is NG sin R2 is equal to NA sin E. This is our equation number 2 we are getting. Now here angle R1 and R2. Angle R1 and R2, these two angles are equal because it making a pair. Okay, these two line is a horizontal line and it is a intersection. So these two angles we are getting is a equal. So our R1 is equal to R2. Angle R1 is equal to angle R2. These both angles are equal. So these both angles are equal. So for that we can write NG sin R1. This is equal to NG sin R2. This is equal. अगर ये equal है, so from equation number 1 and 2, what we can write? These both are same. So this both also we are getting same. So we are getting NA sin I is equal to NA sin E. Now NA is common, so we are getting is sin I is equal to sin E. So we can say that angle I is equal to angle E. These two angles are equal. So this angle and this angle are equal. So these two rays are parallel to each other. Okay. So it means we are getting emergent ray is parallel to the incident ray, but somewhat it is shifting. So this shifting of a rays is known as a lateral displacement. Okay. Lateral shift we can say that. Okay. So this is the concept of a lateral shift. Okay. Through the rectangular glass slab. Okay. So we are performing this experiment in our school lab also. Okay. Now you have to understand theoretical way and practically we are performing it. Okay. So, in this lectures we are discussed about the refractive index, relative refractive index, some numericals we are solved based on that, and the concept of a refraction of a glass slab. Okay. Refraction of light through the glass slab. Okay. Thank you.